guys, this is Zane here with Midmo Reapers. We're here with Austin Alumbaugh, about to get into some really good coyote action today.
See what we can get done, maybe we'll get lucky.
Heck yeah.
On the neighbors, and they're always laying out there in the middle of that cattle pasture. So hopefully we can pull them right out here. They come out of this ditch.
I'm good.
I'm on. Kill him. Nice shot, Martin, my new friend. Little one.
Yeah. Small, but
What do you think, yearling?
it might be. Yeah.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
To run across this young man right here, Austin Alumbaugh, and he's from Higginsville. Tell us about what we're doing today. These folks want to know how you set it up and how you made this work.
Well, we went in, I've done a lot of scouting at a lot of these farms that I knew coyotes were there to begin with, and we'd go out, we'd blindly walk in and just kind of hang out and watch and glass and get general ideas on where they're at, what they're doing. And this particular farm has actually been one of my favorite farms over the last year. I think this is probably number 7 killed off this farm in the last year, and it's one of those places where we got railroad tracks right here, so it's like a travel corridor, and it's like it's just a natural landing spot for transient coyotes. Plus I watched a pack get raised here over the summer, so I know there's coyotes in the area, and we slipped in here. The farmers were nice enough to let us come hunt, and slipped in, got us a good setup. And
Well, getting these off their farm is a plus for them, too.
oh yeah, they love it. They say they hear them all the time. The farmer's standard response when I ask to come kill coyotes is kill them all, which you try, but it's never going to happen. They're such a resilient animal.
That's never going to happen. I understand that that you kind of get into some competitions with the coyote hunting. Tell the folks about that.
So they have some coyote calling contests where if you're going to go out and hunt and spend a day like we're doing anyway, it's no different than any other day, but they take and whoever has the best day, so to speak, and you put a little money in it. It's more for the camaraderie and all that stuff. I mean, we've hunted some hunts that were considered big hunts where they paid a lot of money, but you don't do it for the money. You're doing it for the camaraderie and getting to see all your buddies and stuff like that. We got friends that we've made through them over the years that we see them 4 times a year, and all 4 times are at these tournaments. And most of them are charity deals where they take half of whatever money's raised and then it gets donated back to like a scholarship fund or a memorial fund and stuff like that. So we have a lot of fun with it. We like trying to get bragging rights because we were the best that day if we kill the most. But more than anything, it's just a chance to get together with some new friends that have similar interests.
Yeah. So we got this dog on our second set. So I'm going to tell you that you're batting 500.
Yeah.
That's Hall of Fame stuff.
It's not going to last all day. Fingers crossed, but I don't think it will.
We're going to keep hunting, folks, and in just a minute we're going to have Austin tell us about the call that he uses for coyotes and what makes him so successful.
Hey everyone, Preston Spencer here with Midmo Reapers. I'm here with Austin. This is our setup that you put us on. And Austin, can you tell us a little bit about your setup?
So this setup, coyotes are always in cattle country. They live amongst the cows year round. Mainly it's a good spot to mouse and stuff like that, but if you can find where you got thick brushy timber like hedge thickets and stuff like that, paired with these hay pastures that these cattle are in, you're always going to find coyotes. We slipped in this set. We came down a corridor that was easy to get in on, and I knew this field was kind of a secluded, hidden field, and of all the times I've ever hunted this, I've never hunted it this way, just to leave a different option, because coyotes are like a house dog. They can get taught things. And we slipped in, we found this brush pile. It blended us really, really well when we were all sitting in it and ready to go, which we got 2 cameras rolling and 4 guys, so you got a lot of things to keep going, and you got to find ways to hide everybody. But knowing that, we knew that there were going to be coyotes in these ditches with these hedge trees and mousing out in the fields, and we slipped in and played a female howl that was kind of like, hey, I'm over here, just something different. Of course, a coyote, even if like this is a young female, coming to investigate because it's somebody who's new to the area. And it really didn't take much. We had, 3 howls and coyote showed up?
It was fast. It was in, 5 minutes you said?
Yeah, well, I looked down at the call at the 7-minute mark, and we had already been playing pup distress and a couple of other things trying to get a second coyote. And I was like, well, this was less than 5 minutes. It took us longer to walk in here than it did to get a coyote killed.
It was definitely a good hunt. With it being frozen, it's loud walking.
Yeah.
So it did really good. Can you tell us a little bit about your Fox Pro and what it is?
So this is the X24. My cousin actually won this at a coyote tournament. They do big raffles, and he won it, and he's a Lucky Duck guy, and I'm the Fox Pro guy, and we do that so that way we have a diverse option of sounds whenever we go into hunt somewhere together. And so I picked it up off of him after he won it, and got some of the new MFK sounds on it, which they're all the rage right now, and it's for good reason. Tory Cook really knows what he's doing as far as his program with getting vocals and everything else. He knows how to talk to them. And so we put some new stuff on there just for this weekend to try out, and so far, like we said earlier, batting 500, so I can't be upset about that.
It's good. And your gun, it's a 6?
It's a 6mm Creedmoor. This is a Ruger American Predator, and it won't look very familiar to anyone who knows them. They're a black gun with a green stock. Well, I wanted to change my colors up, and I had a friend who taught me how to Cerakote, so I started doing some Cerakoting. And it's a chambered 6mm Creedmoor. I'm running an Athlon Helos, which is a 6x24x56 scope, and I'm an objective junkie, or not an objective junkie, I should say. I'm a magnification guy, and so zooming in at 24 on that coyote when it's 120 yards from it, it definitely made it to where you could see every little thing about it. And then on the end of it, I've got a Silencer Co. M36, and I'm a huge fan of that. The suppressor game is definitely one of those things. If you get one, you'll never hunt without it.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like the way to go.
Yeah, it's definitely, is it needed? No, it's not needed, but it makes it quieter. That way neighbors around, they hear a shot, they don't get nervous thinking somebody's doing something they're not supposed to, things like that. And it protects your ears. You don't hear them ring whenever you pull the trigger. So,
well, good deal, and thank you for taking us out.
Absolutely.
And let's go get another one.
Let's go do it again. First time I went across the fence, I realized I didn't. I did the other one with my buddies, so now all 3 of us have them. Okay, I'm gonna grab my little climbing post.
That's for Alumbaugh. Let's go do another one.
Let's go get them.
We just got done with our 3rd set, and we are leaving. 300 yards down the road, we seen a coyote, so we're setting up on him. It's gonna be a quick one. Yep.
I shot right over top of him.